Pisces, what's up? It's me, Al Sage, with Rise With Me. And you up next. So, I'm going to tell you like this. I'd like to take the opportunity to let all of you know that I am grateful for all of the likes, the shares, the subscribers, even those who have reached out and gotten personal readings. You know who you are. I hope that y'all were very pleased and satisfied. We're growing over here. We're rising. We're rising together. So that's enough of that mushy stuff. Pisces, I heard that you guys trying to turn your backs on your emperors or your empresses. Your true emperor or empress, your true divine counterpart. And you can't make this up. You going for fire instead of this, You going for fire instead of stability, something that's solid. I would say that you are, with the Ace of Wands being right there. So you going with passion over the real deal. Why is that? Why is that? Because you got options and the devil got your ass right now. A tower moment happened. Your person came back. And when your person came back, you wasn't quite ready for your person to resurface. Your Empress. You wasn't ready for your person to resurface. You got three major just right here. The Tower, Temperance, the Devil. Then you got the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, Strength, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. You set fire to that shit. You set fire. You started an argument. You set fire because of naysayers. Y'all see all these birds? You set this stuff afire. You didn't feel like you had the strength. And I'm gonna show y'all just like this. This Temperance card is the Hierophant. You've been out on your own so long. And you've been doing what you do. You see where this vessel is sitting on the rock? You see this vessel right here? Old fiery vessel. That's the one you decided to keep with. Because you got used to going out here doing what you do. I'm just saying. Because old devil had hold of you. Told you, look at that. Empress. What was the card that failed? Seven of Wands. You listen to them badgers. That's what they use. I ain't the one made the call. You listen to those naysayers. You listen to those badgers. And you gave your Empress up. Because you decided with the 4 of Pentacles right here that you would like to keep doing what you were doing. You wasn't ready. You wasn't ready at all. So you exited stage right. You lit a torch. You wrote a check that you didn't feel like your ass could cash. Thinking that you could go back and pay the bounce fee and everything will be okay. Now you trying to look back. You made a grown-up ass decision, and now you trying to be like a child, innocent, and look back. I ain't saying. The divine one is saying. Because you know your person. You know your person most likely went within and meditated. At least that's what you hoping. You hoping that you can ride back in and give this individual a shaky offer. This ain't no white horse. This Casanova horse. With a silver cup, not a gold cup. I'm just saying. Hoping that you can ride back in like Casanova after betraying this mofo for the 3rd time, after stabbing them in the back for the 3rd time. Even though this is 10 of swords, these other swords are the swords that I'm hearing that you allow other people to put in their back. I'm just saying. You hoping that you can ride back in after stabbing this individual in the back multiple times and thinking you getting ready to get wish fulfillment. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. Oh, I don't think so. Because once again, you gave this individual long enough to work upon themselves. Oh, there is now a new season coming in the world. So there's an ending and a beginning. You gave this individual long enough to go within, work on themselves, and they have chiseled themselves. They're a work of art. Now they looking at it like, should I or should I not allow them back into my presence? Should I allow them to enter my gates again and be within my presence? That's the decision that your Empress is making. Your individual became the high priestess, while you, the hanged man, had them just what? Hanging around? while you were entertaining and playing house with us. I didn't say it. Because we got the lovers here. Choice. You knew you should have had your aspirin with your Empress. With your Empress. That work of art. But yet, you went on with feisty. And knowing that there were snakes amongst you. Now it's conflict. And I'm going to tell you like this. You see your naysayers up here and your spectators. They getting ready to watch you now. Have to fight for your right. Because you desire to party. Hey, y'all know over here now. If you don't want to hear what's true, you might well just go on. This ain't the place for you. Because you allowed the devil to come in. You allowed the devil, look at that, to bring in the tower. That's what you allowed. Now you howling at the moon and don't know what you gonna do. But it was fun while you was out there entertaining the devil. You see that moon shot right back down there to the devil. You played too long. Now you want your Queen of Cups, your Empress back. You want to love on. You want to come in now like Romeo. Make up your mind. You want to be Romeo or Casanova. You trying to come in and make a solid offer. But you gave that Empress too much time. The seasons done changed. Now you stuck up in your head. Yeah, you stuck up in your head. See, King of Cups sitting here getting lushed out, looking all salty, cause your queen is being defensive against the king. In other words, 9 times out of 10, and you can't make it up. This Empress ain't stuck no more. At one time, y'all had them stuck like Chuck. All up in their head. Going to the edge but not jumping. Now, y'all know if it's in reverse, I will not rehearse. They ain't stuck no more. And they ain't taking your little slow ass off with the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles being in the reverse. And y'all know if it's in reverse, I will not rehearse. They ain't taking your little slow ass off no more. Because they're saying you ain't solid. I'm just saying. That's what they saying. They said they ain't taking your juggling ass ways no more. Because nothing that you ever did when it came to them, nothing was ever justified. And they saying that you did not use good judgment. And let me show you one more thing. They said you are their false twin. You gave them too long. You studied long and you studied wrong. That's why you looking salty. Where the king go? Where the king go? There you go. That's why you sitting over here side-eyeing them. You side-eyeing this Empress, this high priestess, this individual who has self-love and knows their self-worth now. They no longer stuck like Chuck. No longer. They had a decision to make and they made it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this battery changed out. I did several readings today for my clients and stuff. But y'all gave them too long. You wanted to play. So now this individual, they know they worth, and they telling you play on. Because they see now that you are their false twin. And you sitting here feeling salty. Now y'all put the shoe on where it fit. They ain't trying to communicate with you. They really basically don't desire, they have no passion for you. None whatsoever. They ain't spying on you. They ain't trying to manifest you or nothing else. They ain't sneaking on you. Because they said that you and them ain't nothing. You and them ain't nothing. They said that you didn't have to walk away because they walked away. That's just what they said. But you feeling salty. Why you feeling salty? You played yourself. You was out there trying to be Casanova. Oh. Now you the one that's wearing the bandages. And while you try to keep them as a bird in a cage, now they free. How's it working for you? Because they standing in their power. They bared it all. They bared it all to the divine. And they painted that picture because they became just a mirage of themselves. And they painted that picture. And they walked the fuck away. And they used temperance while they was doing it. They became solid and whole within the self. And you see that eye? You can try to come through them gates. Remember them gates we were talking about a while ago? You can try to go through them gates if you want to. You're dealing with, she's in the Empress is in the Queen of Swords stance right now. And you all up in your head. Seven of Pentacles. You trying to keep it going now. You trying to keep it going, trying to keep the blood going too. Trying to shock the heart and stuff. It's over. Stick a fork in it. Cause it's done. And guess what? It is truly of the divine. With the Hierophant being here. The divine done set high. And done look low. And buddy, you just too slow. I'm just saying. Alright, y'all. Y'all know my thing only go 20 minutes. Hell, it is what it is. But you played too long. You Casanova too long. Now you trying to paint pretty pictures. What's the use? With the 8 of Wands. You trying to paint pretty pictures. Why? Why? You did. You set this in stone. Out there laying your head in and everywhere. Fragmenting yourself. Thinking with your big head, making it solid, but the rest of you won. I'm just saying. Now, you want to cause her conflict. You want to put your mouth out there and tell all kind of lies and shit on her. Starting conflict. Why? Because you'll never be able to reach her again. Y'all hear them sirens in the background? It's dead. Stick a fork in it. It's done. And I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but a lot of times instead of being honest with an individual, you play games. You try to make it seem like it's that individual when it's not that individual. It's you. Be honest about it. Queen of Wands. That's where you was. You see the fish, right? I'm just saying. You see where you were flowing through everything and everybody. Except for your right body. Your right individual. They gone. They said that you are not their divine counterpart. You left them stagnant while you was out there getting your freak on. You left them too long. You left them entirely too long. You did. Now you feeling left out in the cold. Whoa, 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 woe is me. You did. Now you trying to tell people that you was just a pawn and you trying to spy on them. You sending your pawns out there to spy on them because you salty and all up in your feelings. Why? You did it. Now you getting on Facebook and these other platforms dogging this individual out. Like this individual took and crucified you, and you know you was the Judas that crucified them. Oh. But ego. But no, you ain't betraying this individual. Know that you're not betraying this individual. Everything that you're saying against them, you actually saying it against yourself. And for once, people seeing you for who you are. Because they know the Empress. Them same ones that was up in your ear. Man, I wouldn't take her. Girl, please. Yeah. Them the ones that have cost you the true Empress or the true Emperor. Because you was out there doing what boys do. And by doing that, you brought a tower in on your own self. And it was justified. Because your Empress moved on. And I'm hearing that it's time for you to move on. I'm just saying. They saying don't bring them nothing. Don't try to sneak and come over and see them. Don't try to hold on to them, because it ain't no love. And they saying that you never were honest with them. And that they're laying their burdens down. Because with the high priestess being in reverse, they saying that you didn't know your ass from your head. That you are not divinely guided and divinely led. I can't help it. I have to give you the message that's coming out. They thought that you was going to be soft. But you wasn't. You was just another lover. I can't help it. That's what I'm being told to tell you. They're saying that they will no longer allow you to juggle them. And they will no longer feel like they're left out in the cold. They said that they done made their decision. That they are no longer holding on and waiting on you. And they will no longer be kibbled and bitted by you. They're no longer putting any work in this situation because there was no equal ebb and flow. They're not moving forward with this. And they have now come from within. Y'all, a lot of times we'll make, and I can say we because in the past, I can't say, I ain't never really been too guilty of it. Because if I was really into you, I was into you. And if I wasn't into you, I wasn't into you. Sometimes, because of your own lust and because of what you like to get out here and do, and you ain't through sowing your wild oats, a lot of times, seasons be done went by. And seasons turn into years. And years turn into decades. And then when you get through playing, you done got broke down and stuff, then you try to go over here and get this one that you knew always was for you. Well, you gave them the opportunity to learn self-love. And that's a great thing for them. But you played the fool too long. You listened to your buddies too long. And a lot of your buddies, whether male or female, actually have tried your Empress, and your Empress put them in their place. Your boys and your girls lied on this Empress. You think they desired to see you happy? Come on now. Misery love company. They hated the way that your divine Empress, well, used to be your Empress, or your Emperor, they hated how they had y'all back. And like I said, when they saw how half of y'all was treating them, some of them went through the back door, knocked at the back door. They didn't go through the back door. They knocked at the back door when you would be out doing whatever, but the Empress never would respond or react to them. Why? Because she knew who she was. She didn't play them games. Even though you didn't know her worth, she did when it come to that. You can stick a fork in it. I know y'all hear them sirens. And sirens have been going off for the last week over here. And that's something that I never did hardly hear over here when I first came here. Just within the last week, I have been constantly hearing them. A lot of sirens and stuff. A lot of sirens and stuff. A lot of alarms are going off. People are no longer going to take the stuff that they have been taking. I heard that's on life support. You might as well unplug it. I'm just saying. I just heard that this relationship has been on life support. Unplug it. And let it die. Much love.